Morning, Kurt. All right, edge banding. Make yourself a little prop like this. It's just get 2 scraps of plywood, put some screws in there, and so that you got a nice, you clamp the thing to the table, and this gives you, then you can take your shelf and squeezy and just, now you got a place to work. Got the iron heated up. I usually just crank it all the way as hot as it'll get. This is the paper tape. This is some wood tape. Let's start with the paper tape. You just leave it about 1 inch longer on both ends. And you can cut them with scissors, either the wood tape or the paper tape. And I would, on yours, like if you need 20 shelves, a certain length, I'd cut them all first and just have them laying there. Then you just simply take this thing and set it on here. Sort of straddle it. Your iron. And don't ever let your iron just sit. Go back and forth a few times. A little pressure, not a lot. Kind of rock it on the ends. Rock it to get the corners. And set it down, and immediately take your sanding block and burnish it. Tilt it a little, make sure those edges are down. Always tilt it a little down that way to make sure that's down. So all the time the glue's drying, or cooling off, so that's drying, you're pressing it in there. That's all you need to do. So that's done. You can take this out of here and set this thing down so that you're not putting any pressure on this edge here. It needs to overlap the table. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then when you do the next shelf, let's say you do that, you got tape here, then you can set it on here this way. So you're not putting any pressure on that edge. So you're sort of lining them up like this. Just a big stack of them. Okay, now we're going to cut these ends off. So take your shelf. I take my sanding block, burnishing block, put it over one end. Put this face down. This raises it up so that I know that this corner is, can you see that? This corner is flat on the table. Take your prop and just put it there, hold it, make sure you hold this thing straight up and down. Take your mat knife and simply cut it right there. You don't have to go all the way through, because when you bend it, it'll pop off. Doesn't hurt to go through. Don't worry about it. You don't have to press that hard. There you go. That's pretty flush. The rest of it you get with the sand. The rest of it you get with the sandpaper. Okay, this would be the router method. I've got my. There's no point in having a whole bunch of this blade sticking out, so I've got it back there, up in there pretty far. You're just going to have to ride it along there and then come back on the other side. I think I'll turn it around rather than do that. still pretty rough. That's where the sandpaper comes in. You might start with, I don't know, 150. That's what this is. And you're going to want to make sure you're always sanding in this direction. Don't go that way. Perfect. So you start out with about a 45 degree. Just getting there all glue and paper off. You can tell when you've got it. You can then lay it flat. Like that. I still got some glue and paper there. I don't know if you can see that or not. This is obviously the not good sandpaper. There you go. Doesn't hurt to lightly sand the paper. And then I usually do the same thing to the two corners. Make sure they're flush. Okay. Perfect edge.